here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Let's go now.
Now a first carry here for Robinson.
What up, Dylan?
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Me too.
He'll drop to throw. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
How about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, but sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
That is first incompletion after a 4 for 4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Robinson's got it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Back to throw again. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
All right.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Tannehill. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Walker now at 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And with the playoffs ahead, this is how you build momentum because they pitched a shutout last week, and I don't care who you're playing. That's not easy to do at this level, and they're playing their best football at the right time of year.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
He had a really good year last year.
Tannehill. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Being chased out left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Randy said you saw him out. Oh, okay. Well, I was just checking because he said that you just saw a mouse run across the floor. He made up a whole story.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December.
I threw that away, and they still gave me an
I love how you make the
interception.
distinction there. You're talking
That is
about regular
crazy.
season
I don't think I
versus
have
the
ever
postseason,
gotten
the
an
playoffs.
interception on a
Because
throwaway
these
before
guys,
in
they've
my
already clinched
life.
the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Tannehill. Walker with a grab, left side. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. This one goes underneath to Walker. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Now to the ground. Here's Walker. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Sam Williams bringing him down that time.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional...
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Commanders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points are given away? It could cost them a ball game.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Washington. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations.
He called timeout like the running score.
They didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Complete to Likely. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain at 21 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
And just went down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
What?
A sea of defenders had intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tannehill now to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. But they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now it's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fielded at about the 28. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
I was about to say, Dylan,
and 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Butker.
Big
is on
bang.
target. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
What it do, nigga? You back in the game? Damn.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this
They
one
hop in
away.
the Call of Duty, nigga.
McKenzie now from his end zone.
Nigga be bored out here, fam. That nigga said, why you lame? Yes. Call it what you want. I'm bored. And nobody else is on around this
The
line.
Bills
Like,
come to the line
it's
to
not
start
cool.
their next drive.
Not
And
mature.
with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely
No,
for just
not the
one
time of
snap
night
of the
that he's
football.
talking about.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill
That nigga Jimmy said,
says.
I'm
So
on.
we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports
That dude that you
report.
accidentally
Coach.
added to our league. Jeffrey.
Welcome back.
That
Charles and
fool.
I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Well, Jeffrey was good.
The Bills
That was
trail
his
here,
best
but
play.
they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance. And that rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
We gonna say.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to
what
know
league are you
that at
talking about?
halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start
He
this
did
3rd
hit you
quarter.
up.
Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all.
But he
You
literally
come out of the locker
sent me
room
DM
trailing,
proof
so
that
that
he hit
first
you up.
drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it
What
winds
was
up
his name?
incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now,
Trey-
even though this drive
Trey,
started in plus
or
territory,
Trev.
they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
I was
Throw
gonna say,
knocked
he
away
sent me
and
both.
incomplete.
He
They
tagged me
approached this drive with a
too.
lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure
Nigga
out
said
a
he
big
need to
play
hit
here on
me
3rd
up.
down to get the momentum going again.
That's one of them niggas that plays,
On
boy.
3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a great job here.
That's,
This is going to turn out
the
to be a
Rhino
beauty.
nigga or
This is
whatever.
marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it
That's
checked
hilarious.
up inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah,
You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
His logic
What was it?
behind
You
it
got a
is
John
funny.
Heisman quote about that.
And he was like, I
He said
need
the
my
football is
playbook.
roughly
I'm like,
a prolate
damn, like,
spheroid, which means it's going to
okay.
bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to
that
end
playbook,
up.
you said what?
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Already placed
They
him.
certainly
I actually
aren't
replaced
letting
him with the
up
guy I'm
today,
playing right now
because they've
with
forced big
the
turnovers
Bills in
already,
this league.
and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against,
like,
let alone put points
It's
up on the
not
board.
like I do that. I
So after
literally
the
do that
incompletion
so
on
that they
first, now
can
2nd and 10.
create a less like
They'll fake it.
hold
Now
on,
Tannehill.
nigga. And I'm like, he's not even
He's
like
going to be
good to the
intercepted
point
for the
where like
3rd
it's an
time
issue
thus
anyway.
far.
You know
Picked
what
off by
I mean?
Landon Collins. And And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Isaiah Likely with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some.
Yes, sir. Go get the dub back.
Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Touchdown, Washington.
I think everybody was pretty much down.
Isaiah Likely from 10 yards out. And the Commanders take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
AOF is not active.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
We have been in AOF for a long time.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Tannehill going to get this forward on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Down inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 39 yards there, a big one.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 6 yards away. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Meanwhile, Isaiah Likely is over here.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football,
yeah,
but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on the taking it right down Broadway. The 20.
Kenneth Walker is so good.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to claw one back.
But I agree.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter.
Yeah,
now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
You know how it is when you...
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's gone.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. That one a first down pickup of 8. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene. That's what's going to happen.
Like, nigga, this is not my league. He just hit me up asking, can I get an enforcement? Nigga, this ain't my hot damn league.
You can only cover for so long. So maybe
nigga, I literally never do anything for this reliable.
Carolina did that against Denver. They lost the
and
game.
then Don Lister just hit me up talking about why I keep getting force losses. Bitch, I don't know.
Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure on the passer.
But I'm saying, like, niggas act like they don't know that this is solely Charles Lee.
On this third quarter of play. We'll return with more after this. You're
when do
watching
I
the NFL on EA Sports.
I didn't want to do those. now, Mr. Badass. No, you Mr. Jones.
Now a play fake here on first down. Finds his man over the middle. It's Likely. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Working with a 2nd and 4. Second down and a run by Robinson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He kept accepting the penalty, so it lagged him out.
Got some smiles on his faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Tannehill. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Jair Elam makes a pick. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
And if you don't ask him the way he's available, he's going to ask for the
first and 10, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity,
you know we need to
as the
bring
game
back
goes on.
Desmond.
I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's
not
man,
Malik. We need to bring back some of the
originators. This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Originator?
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Justin Jefferson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on
you
to
have
that big
practice
lead.
Yeah, I got to know that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I didn't even know this. I didn't even respond back to that, man.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been...
Thanks, man. I just wanted an update.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's only been 3 months.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He's been trying now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Dude, I can't tell if my mom is serious or if she tripping or what. Where did Bill go?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at
halftime
that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that. And my goodness, another interception.
And then I said, no, they didn't. So she's on that.
He will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point.
What?
And now it's blocked. This is going the other way. And now off to the races down the right side. 30, 10, and all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick six, now running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
Did you make it home?
The Bills come to the
Why did you just say that somebody call you from this number?
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go.
Why did you ask?
And now here's another interception. Jair Elam makes
you just dialed a number back and you didn't look at it?
Take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Mama, you just dialed a number and you didn't look at it?
The interception there, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard.
Bye, Mama.
You just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't.
I said you just dialed a number back and didn't like think to see who it was or anything.
You're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
This sound like I'm in the mood.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle, thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Javon Kinlaw. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. To return is McKenzie. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Trying again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Tannehill.
Okay.
The throw on target to his receiver.
I thought her out.
And he's going to have the Bills first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. From the 34
because it shouldn't.
1st and 10.
Like,
to throw is Tannehill. Throw out wide to Walker. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked on by Casey Hayward. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage
of
it today.
It was really fun.
Showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level of this
Yes, he
contest.
was. He gave me a big old hug and everything.
A long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything.
Yeah, no, I agree. I gotta go out there more often. I've been meaning to go out there.
Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I make
So
it
for
out
the
there.
Commanders, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll have another home date next
you are
week as the New
absolutely
York
correct.
Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8.
You are
And they'll get a
absolutely
chance to
correct
redeem
about
themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
You are absolutely incorrect about that. Okay. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Nice dominant performance by DBU and them Commanders. Overall with his own awareness is decent. James Daniels, yes sir. And Isaiah Likely, talk to me nicely. Yes sir. He finally got that straight, baby boy. Let's see it. He's gonna get this straight on screen, baby. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest still ain't greatest mention me. Oh no, not weekly awards. 15 in it went instantly. Lately I've been catching plays like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. Yes sir. Yes sir. Nice. Superstar Isaiah Likely. Isaiah Likely, talk to me nicely. Yes, sir, man. He ain't even got good abilities yet. Them boys are trash. But he's 6'5", 83 speed. And we got Jettis out there, 99, 93 speed, 99 speed, Romeo Dobbs, Jesse Palmer, the whole league are building a nice little team out there, man. And let's see, who did, I don't have nobody else to resign. Oh, these niggas can go. Oh, they can go. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't have a first this year. I don't like your energy. I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tennis. Yeah, I traded it away. I got that for Jettis. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. Got 30 I don't like the fake handshake, snake tennis. Let's go. Oh, look at that. How nice. I don't understand. If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of them that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast and 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut it with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games when swinging for them fences. We want the finer things that's expensive. They hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom. And handle my business when it was my problem. G, flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the winter, it's a cold game. I met some East Coast up in Spokane. Some of the realest in this dope game. I got my curly top looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side, bumping that red head. Clean tags when I ride, ducking the feds. East Coast, they get that bread. With the, you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spread. And now you got all in your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against me?